application letter and resume. There are only few of you who have submitted, and so before I'll return this to you, I'd like to give an activity first, okay, which will let you reflect as to what is the application letter and resume making for, okay? Because I have read your resume, you've submitted it just for the heck of submitting it, just for compliance sake, okay? So, though obviously we really not have discussed how to write a resume, even if I just told you, okay, that was third quarter that I told you it's like selling yourself, okay, write a letter, what's best about yourself, and make a resume that is really true to you. So before you will review your resume, and before I will give you the schedule of when will be the job interview, you won't be listed as one of the job interviewees if you have not submitted your application letter and your resume, okay? And you might think that you're done with the sorry wrong number, and then you're already safe, you will get 99% of the grade. That's different. This is still about your skills in English, your speaking skills, okay, and your writing skills. So before I will give you the time to double check your application letter and so with your resume, I would just like to ask or share, or let you share about this. Just a brief, okay, a brief storytelling about yourself. If you will be given the chance to talk about who you are, what are the good things that happened to you, I'd like to listen to you now. Let's start from Nielsen.
Hello everyone, I'm Nelson Butler. I'm 16 years old, and as you can see, we have been some of us have been classmates for 3 years and another one for 4 years now. And I think some of you know most about more about me than I know. A brief story about yourselves. From the beginning of high school, I was really a spoiled child because of the education that my parents gave to me. After that, when I experienced some of the high school problem like making friends and my implications about myself, and I can't speak very well, and I sometimes stutter and I'm very nervous. So, but those 4 years, my entire high school life, you have been a part of it, and you have been helping me share about myself, and this is the result that I can hardly stutter now, and I think this is what it is.
Okay, a hand for Nielsen. RJ, what interests you about what Nielsen had said? Which part of his storytelling that he remembers?
From what he said, his ability to cope up with his stuttering and like that. He was able to cope up with that by learning with us and be with us.
Okay, that interests you. Okay, so it was very clear from RJ what he really remembered from Nielsen's sharing is that Nielsen was able to overcome his stuttering, his, a sort of speech, little difficulty lang, of stuttering. And so he learned that from you guys. For how many years is it? 3 to 4 years. Let us hear from Andrea. hear Andrea.
Share, share a brief story about yourself. Some of you doesn't know me, like for we just know each other like for the past 9 months, and figure there are only 3 persons here in the classroom that knows me very much, and that's the 3 of them. So for them, I asked them the feedbacks sa akong attitudes. They tell me that I'm friendly, generous, funny, and everything. So and from our president, president in the classroom, she complimented me because I am very versatile. I can be with anyone, with a serious type of person, with a very
Listen, everyone.
very maarte person. I can be with anyone, whether from an urban community or from a rural community. So yes, that's from her, that I'm very versatile. That's all. Thank you.
Cedric, while listening to Andrea earlier, what interests you from her sharing?
She's a funny girl.
Did you share about being funny?
Yeah, sometimes.
During her sharing, did she mention about that she was funny? What made you say that she's funny?
Because the way she talks, very funny.
The way she delivers her sharing.
And then that ability, ma'am. And that ability, ma'am. I think, ma'am, all of us, ma'am, like I like her.
Listen to Cedric, please.
Like her personality, ma'am, because that is in a person, ma'am, if you have humor, ma'am, you have many friends.
Okay, thank you, Cedric. Let's hear it from Kendrick. Okay, I know we're neighbors, but I'd like to know more about yourself. Please, Stan.
Hello everyone, I'm John. Hello. I know that you know me well because we've been together like 4 years.
He included this year.
Because I think they know me well because I'm not keeping my attitude inside. I'm just letting go and I'm being myself. I'm not imitating others. And I believe that in my journey, the best that happened to me is that when I received Jesus Christ and know Him.
Okay, and for Kendrick. Michelle, what interests you about Kendrick's sharing?
Like what Kendrick and Cedric said, that if you have a sense of humor yourself, you have many friends. So that's the clear advantage of having some your personalities. Then and
There was this part that I like most from Kendrick's sharing, not about what you just said earlier. I hope you got it. You mentioned about sense of humor. That's what you remember?
yes,
Okay. It doesn't matter. That's what you are interested of his sharing. Who got this to me? Very important. Maybe because I can relate. Yes, Rex.
I think on the
Okay. Could be our videographer wanted to share, but she's exempted. That's what you are interested with. Kendrick sharing. Larry.
What's the most about Sherry? He said that he is being himself and he is not imitating others, so that's why he is what he is right now.
Okay, same with Red. But, yes, Joshua, last.
I think he said that he accepted his friends.
Okay.
And was saved as
Okay, thank you, Joshua. That's it. His journey. The word there was the journey, okay? His journey, and he personally accepted Jesus Christ. So, let's go back to these three people who share. Right? Three people. So, the first one, Nelson mentioned about overcoming his speech difficulty. But not that much, okay? The second one, you were like interested of listening to Andrea, and I asked Shedrick, it's more of Andrea's attitude, okay? Andrea's attitude of being funny, okay? And the last one, I called several people, but let us sum up, it's still more on attitude, more on Kendrick's attitude. Okay? Kendrick's attitude or his experience. Okay? And experience. These three guys, okay, Clark, this is what resume making for. When you write a resume, you are telling about yourself, okay? The truth about yourself, the honest to goodness about yourself, okay? But except those worst experiences that you have. What made you overcome your speech difficulty? Because a lot of these speech activities given by the teacher. Okay? What made you so to be comfortable with because you're very friendly? Never mind including writing the word none. Like involvement, none. Honors, none. You don't have to write none if it really didn't happen. What you are going to write in your resume making, the best part of your story. Just like when you are asked to share about yourself. Got it? Okay? Start by your personal information. Okay? Start by your personal information, your birthday and so forth, your birthplace, and then your educational background, and then your involvement. What are these clubs and organizations that you were with, that you learn to overcome your shyness maybe, to overcome your insecurities maybe. So from those involvements that you have, you may include, okay, in the real applying for a job, you may include your sorry wrong number experience. And then, if you have like achievements, and then at your age, you'll be applying for a job, sometimes your achievements in preschool would not matter anymore because that was a long time ago already. Okay? Your latest achievements will do, like your high school. So again, resume making is just writing about the truth about yourself. So in the next, as soon as you'll receive your application letter and resume, we'll see if I'll give you the time to edit this, and then we'll schedule for a job interview. Thank you and good afternoon.